Yo, what up gamers, it's Dark Side of the Moon here, aka Late Kariba, and in today's video, I'm playing Undisputed, it's Regis Prograis versus Terence Bud Crawford. If you enjoy the video, please hit that like button and that subscribe button for more content. Now let's get into it.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our Regis Prograis. You're looking at one of the most exciting fighters in the division, the former.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
So much hype surrounding. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Can't find a home with that jab. Couldn't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
These two were made for each other. Jab misses. Punch, counter punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the jab. Caution is being thrown to the wind. The perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with that jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Regis Prograis in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A straight right just misses. Punch caught him clean. Jab misses. Beautiful counter shot. When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
no respect for each other's punching power. And counter punching. Just missed with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. Jab does not score. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Off the charts action from this round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Terence Crawford just got rocked. Let's talk about Regis Prograis in that last round. What would you... They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. Down goes Crawford.
Whoa, what a shot from Regis.
It's a one-hitter.
1-2 down the
quitter.
fight, but
What a knockout
bang.
shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
Crawford's like, what the fuck?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Oh.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
They need to turn this around halfway through. This is with the straight left.
It's that forever hope. You remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Can't find a home with that jab. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up?
Can you believe this? But Crawford
That
just got knocked down.
fucking hell, Regis
Watch
is
it
such
again
a
one
strong
more time.
punch.
Appreciate the perfection
Wow,
of that
what a
knockout
counter shot.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You ain't getting up from it, are you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you still want to fight?
6 and he's up, Jesus.
So he's back on his feet, but the judges aren't going to give him this round for sure.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. He'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket.
So close with that uppercut. Just missed with that hook.
Oh,
Catch and shoot. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back in. And Regis Prograis in trouble. And Prograis cannot take any more. Down he goes. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up.
Oh,
oh
Prograis
my
just got
God.
right. And down goes Regis Prograis.
fucking hell.
Wow, that impact
Should've
was
got out the
incredible.
corner,
Let's
that's my
take
fault.
another look at it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Back up on his feet, and now he's ready to engage again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Punch, counter punch. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
God, he's fucking up.
There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Regis Prograis in that last round.
Walking
Well, he's
around.
got Bambi legs. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A straight right just misses. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab doesn't score. He wants Crawford in trouble. He takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and goes right after him again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a... Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Regis Prograis in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
The one who draws first blood, Todd, that's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Bombs away. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
And Regis Prograis in trouble. And down goes Prograis. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
That jab misses. Catch and shoot. Defense is not an option for these two. Jab slightly off target. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Let's talk about Regis Prograis in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that... And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Stamina is off. Oh, Prograis. And Regis Prograis just got knocked down. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Yes, Regis, well done. We got to survive now for a bit.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
They exchange punches.
Yes.
They're not going to let this one go to the judges. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Trying to land that jab. Crawford is dazed. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
Right.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Please subscribe to Dark Side of the Moon to help the channel grow. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, or as I like to call it, the promote button. Stay tuned for more Dark Side of the Moon.